video too. I make 3 videos this morning. It just came to me when I was thinking about the 7 words with anxiety, and I thought to myself, I personally believe in order for people to beat anxiety, depression, addictions, conformity, social conditioning, spiritual warfare, psychological warfare, financial warfare, medications warfare. I mean, golly, you name it. There's warfare for everything, and there's weaponization for everything. Every single thing. I mean, it is. That's the world we live in now. For entertainment purposes only. But for someone to truly beat that, I think that you have to build habits. Consistent habits that you do every day, all day. Consistently within yourself. And in order for you to build the fortitude in the habits is where you have to take control of your mind and your heart, right? So often enough, we allow our mind to dictate our heart, and that's where your heart gets hardened. Your heart gets bitter. You get angry. You get resentful. You get jealous. You spread gossip. You spread hate. You spread humiliation. You spread lies because your mind is not truly connected to your heart. Because if your mind was connected to your heart, you wouldn't do those things. You wouldn't. Because you got to think, your heart doesn't run alongside those things unless it's bitter and angry, right? And so in order for you to beat those wars, you have to connect your mind and your heart. And for me personally, when I connected my mind and my heart to the Christ consciousness that it resides inside of me, it made it very easy, and does simultaneously throughout the day to beat these things. Because we all face them. Every single one of us, we face them in different ways. And so, a little tidbit for you on that one, for you to take, spin, run, and steal. So, copycat. Have at it. Have at it. I'm here to spread messages and say what I'm called to say and let it fly. Let it fly and land where it lands. And that's just the reality of it. I'm not chasing nothing. And that's the beauty of it. It feels real good not to chase nothing. Why do we need to chase anything? You don't chase nothing, you attract it. You attract it, baby. You don't chase nothing. You allow God and the divine and source to lead whatever's supposed to be in your path to you. You don't chase, you attract. And so, didn't tell people when my house was burning down, which helped me stay humble. There was this one song that I was listening to last night that really resonated with me. And a message came to me while I was listening to it. It's called Gold by Kyra, I think is how you pronounce her name. Let me see if I can find it. And there's one particular verse in it that really spoke to me. Whoa, I love the beats of this song. Don't care what you said, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement, but your brother was a good substitute for you. Right here. And if you love me, but you never let me go. Right here. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Right. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really showed. Alright, right there. Really spoke to me. So I was listening to this last night when I was making my bed and doing my stuff that I needed to do, right? And we're going to unpack it. Because it is so true. And I own it. I own it. I own it. I missed you in the basement, but your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, you'll never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. Bing! Brr, bing! I resonate with that, and here's why. Because when my roof was on fire, before October 2023, when I resigned, my whole entire world was on fire. I was literally just dying from the inside out. And that's when I was battling addictions and conformity and everything that the company that I was working for was waging against me silently. My world was on fire, but I never let anybody know. I didn't. I kept it all inside, right? And I own that. How can I be upset with people for not saving me or lifting a hand or lending a hand if I never told them? If I never told them that my roof was on fire, right? If you never tell people what you're going through, how do they know what you're going through? You know, we assume that people know and they understand and they see it, but it's not their job to do that. It really isn't, right? And when I walked through all my spiritual awakening, my dark shadows and my ego, God, the Most High, the Divine, helped me see that. It helped me see that. He helped me see that, like, Amanda, you were going through all these things, but to the outside world, you made it look like it was okay, that you were okay. So you can't hold them accountable to that. You have to take ownership. You have to take accountability in that. And that's helped me. It's helped me see in reference to always recognizing that people are battling things within their life that we just don't know. We just don't know because they don't say it out loud. Because we've created a world where they don't have a safe space to say it out loud. And so a lot of the times people keep things bottled in. And that's where it creates all this stuff inside of you, right? And being that I know that, that's why I walk with the way that I walk throughout my days, every minute of the day, with humility and grace, recognizing that people's roof may be on fire and I don't even know it. I don't even know it, and I know what that feels like. So because I know what that feels like, I don't judge. I don't throw darts. I don't throw swords. I just lift them up in the way that I can. And how can I lift them up? By loving them unconditionally and not judging. Whether we're in the same space or we're energetically connected or they come into contact with me and I have no idea what they're truly, and whether they're projecting or deflecting, like that lady yesterday, she was just straight projecting. And so that spoke to me. That portion of it. So say you're sorry, but you never really show. That's another thing. I said that to a coworker yesterday. People say sorry all the time. I get those all the time. You know what I mean? But you can say sorry, but you never really show it. What does that mean exactly? Well, I'll tell you what it means. It means you say sorry for a particular action. You say sorry for a particular instance. You say sorry for saying something that wasn't nice, but then you go into the world the next day and do the same thing. You just do the same thing. And I see that every day, all day, in my little circumstances that I'm in my little silent Truman Show. I can't tell you how many times I see people say sorry and then they do the same crap the next day or like 5 minutes later. So really, I mean, is that even a sorry? No, it's not. It's just a word at that point. A word doesn't really become an expression until meaning and action follow with it. So you can say all these words, but until you provide action with a word, it's just a word. It's just a word. So when you apologize for something and you do the same thing, it's just a word, right? And so during my spiritual awakening and my repentance and my dark shadows and my ego, that is another thing that God has helped me through, you know? If I say sorry for something I did, I'm going to put action to it, right? The world didn't know I was battling things. I didn't take accountability, and that's all things that I've worked through, right? And when you go into the world and you take accountability, you then recognize you have these traits. And the only way to take ownership is you apologize and you change. You change. I'm no longer the person I was before, and I have action that follows it. No matter what narratives they shape or whatever. At the end of the day, that's them. It's not me. You know what I mean? And you have to get to that place. If you say something, action's gotta follow it, or it's just words.